What's going on, you guys? Like, welcome you guys to another one take review, and this is my review of One Piece chapter 916. But not only is this a review of 916, that'll probably become like later in this review or later in this vid. More or less, I want to just talk about the Wano art and my thoughts on it so far. Mind you, uh, I'm not gonna have no filter on this, and some people might not agree with what I have to say, but I'm gonna say it regardless, because you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna speak my mind. Ain't no point in me lying to you guys. I have really been like iffy on reviewing a lot of One Piece chapters lately, because to me they haven't just really been that exciting ever since. You know what I'm saying? And I know I like a week, 1 week I'll review it, next week I'll skip it, next 2 weeks I'll skip it, and then they have breaks in between. So it seems like I've just really pretty much like dropped the series as a the manga as a whole. But that's not necessarily the case. To me, I enjoy One Piece a lot. It's in like it's one of my favorite animes of all time. It's in my like top 10, top 5, somewhere around there. But to me, my biggest issue with One Piece is always is lows, and I've always said this. Regardless, I know it. There's great world building, great great character development. But sometimes, and I feel like Oda is a great writer, but sometimes I kind of feel like he falls into the same tropes and repeat them over and over again, and it gets boring. And like I said, the show has some lows. It has some great highs, but it had lows that are just like downright, why am I even paying attention to this at all? I know, and I know a lot of people like they have details and stuff that might come back, but it's just like I didn't care about this so much when I was watching it. Only thing you bringing it up later not gonna really just entice me. So the thing I've been dealing with like the Wano arc is the hype that came before it. Now, don't get me wrong, I do feel the Wano arc will have a big payoff towards the end. You know, say we'll get a lot of shit that we want to see. It's just you have to get through the stuff in the beginning. And when we got the Wano, it I could have pretty much predicted that Luffy was gonna get somebody's gonna get separated from the crew, and even though Luffy and Zoro are my favorite two members of the Straw Hats, and them two being together right now is like a big deal. But it's like, oh, Luffy meets somebody now, he has to protect them, and that's gonna be another one of the reasons he wants to fight, and we have to go through this stuff. And I've seen it before. I've seen that trope so many times before. That's why, for me personally, Marineford is my favorite One Piece art. Even though it still falls in the line with like, hey, Luffy has somebody he's trying to save. But to me, it was just utter chaos. It was no, you know what I'm saying? It was just chaos. It was just people fighting, and it seemed like an impossible situation. And a lot of these other times, those situations don't seem like that. I guess when we get to Kaido, I guess it might possibly feel like that because we all know how strong Kaido is. But it's just I guess I'm the build up be so slow, and I feel like a lot of things are just I'm not gonna say unnecessary, but I guess unwanted by me personally. Uh, some people might say I'm not appreciating the anime or the manga, you know what I'm saying, for what it's doing, but I had the same problem in Whole Cake Island, where and where I have to me One Piece is about like a lot of different things, but one of the big issues I have is always stuff you just have to hear about. You know, like some of the best moments in One Piece, you never seen them, you just had to hear about them. The fight between Shanks and Mihawk, the backstory between Roger and Whitebeard, like Kaido meeting up with Shanks on, you know what I'm saying, try to before he we're going at Whitebeard, like so many different things that you just get to hear about, and then the fact that I thought when we got the Wano, I thought the Straw Hats would have been done something by now, but ultimately they were just pretty much waiting on Luffy. When Luffy was in Whole Cake Island having this big ass adventure, even though Whole Cake Island to me he got captured, Big Mom can't catch nobody, and like there's so many different situations where they just get out of stuff. the controversial fight between Luffy and Katakuri. Even though I've seen like a little snippet from the anime and that fight looks great, I just haven't. I'm saying actually stopped and watched it because I was actually bothered by the it in the manga. It's just so much, you know, and for Wano to be seeing started how it is, and you everybody expecting all these supernovas to get there and just be this big class, and I do think we're gonna get to that. I do think ultimately we're gonna be like it started off slow, but we're gonna get to this big resolution at the end. But at the same time, I'm still like, well, I might just take a break until then, and then just I might review like 5 chapters at once. You know what I'm saying? Like next time I might review it might be like maybe just 920. You know what I'm saying? 917 to 920. I don't know. It depends on how good a chapter is because the single chapters aren't really just getting me hype. You know what I'm saying? It's not really just doing anything for me. So let me get on. That's just my thoughts on that. You guys let me know what you thought. But we get on to like 916 and I don't know why I be wanting to call him Urameshi. I think it's Urashima. Urashima is the sumo wrestler. He trying to whoop Okiku, and apparently Okiku just. It's like at the end of last chapter, she was like, "Yo, ain't nobody finna fucking play with me." And then it's like, "No, I shouldn't have did that." Now I'm back being like, "No, I'm chill." And it's like her gangster got completely turned down. I don't know if she's like she has a side of her that she doesn't like to bring out, or it just comes out naturally, or if that's just her being her and doesn't really want to, you know what I'm saying, just fight. You know, it seemed weird. But either way, you go. Luffy took him down quick. The only thing is like Luffy took the guy down quick. Uh, 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 the lion dude came out. Laws dealing with Beppo eating, drinking from the river. I thought he drank from the river or ate a fish. It was one of the two. Or it might have been both. Either way you go. Laws dealing with him. Hawkins is on his way, and now we about to have this big clash. That's the chapter. You know, nothing just stuck out for me. And then you have what's the name? The lion has Otama in his mouth. You know, what I'm saying? He possibly gonna kill her because he wanted to learn how she controls animals, which is cool. But he doesn't seem like a threat to me, especially him going up against Luffy. I don't know if necessarily what Hawkins might do. Hawkins might intervene, but then you have Zoro there. Then maybe they might get all the people there to try to jump him. That would be interesting. They have to fight off all of them. But other than that, I don't see nothing that's just really gonna get me that excited. You know, that's just my opinion. You guys, let me know what you thought down in the comments, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you guys later.